Welcome back to Jewel Sports Cards, and today we have a story time redemption edition version of a video. And folks, this one is gonna be a hot takey one. It's gonna be a roller coaster. In the words of the Jonas Brothers, we got up and down and barely made it over. But I'd go back and ride that roller coaster with you. I think you're gonna want to rewatch this one because it's a great story. And it starts off over a year ago, actually, before I moved into my house. One of the last videos I made in the apartment. So almost 14, 15 months ago, was I ripped a 2022 Topps Baseball Update Series hobby box. And this was the autograph that I pulled. Note that it's not an auto. It is an all-star stitch autograph card of Alek Manoah, who had just an abysmal season this past year. Not an all-star. Got demoted to AAA. And the future of him as a player is highly at risk in terms of his relevancy in the majors. And that hobby box was one of the best values everyone was talking about, right? Because all the rookie cards that were left out of, Series 1, Series 2, they had there. So, I mean, the list, we've all heard it 1,000 times. Everyone had so much hype around it. I loved that box. But the bummer was that this was the auto, okay? Now, what's kind of weird is it's now taken, so long, and I didn't even get an email from Topps about the redemption coming, but this package showed up in my mail, and so I was like, oh, is it going to be the Manoah card? Now, what's really perplexing to me is this card exists. Now, look at here. This is pulled off of eBay. This is what the card should be if fulfilled at its original state. Not really that awe-inspiring, let's be honest. And at eBay right now, you could buy this thing for $2.86, which I would have assumed it would be 99 cents and not even sold, right? Just because I don't think many people are looking for Alek Manoah cards, especially kind of the niche of it all. So I was kind of like, what's going to happen? I requested substitute, and that was a long time ago, kind of just hoping to speed the process up so I could make content out of it. And what happened was I opened this up earlier just to make sure there wouldn't be any stuff that had my address on it. And so I unripped the pack and I was like, oh, okay, did they just give me a bunch of just packs? And I was like, that's kind of lame. First right here is 2020 Topps Gallery, and we'll open that up in a minute. And then the other one that's coming is a 2019 opening day pack. So first of all, just really weird that they threw in two random packs that aren't awe-inspiring, to say the least. But I think they just wanted to give, collectors something to rip and to say, sorry it took so long on the redemption. Now, what's even more bizarre is the card that I got. It is a Rod Carew out of 25, 11 out of 25. It's an Emerald Parallel from 2022 Topps Gilded. It's gold framed. Now, I don't know if they looked and they saw my Minnesota address that they were shipping this card from Texas to, and they gave me the Carew thinking that they would win me over. But whatever they did, it worked. Because, first of all, this card that should be $2.86, as we look on the 130-130 point sales history. This card sold now in October, take it for what it is, and it is the 25 out of 25. So a little extra sauce there for collectors that like that over just 11. But it sold for $58.49. Now, if you put $2.86 into $58.49, you've just 20x'd your value. You could have 20 of these and you still don't even reach one of these with those numbers. Folks, that's literally mind-blowing to me. Now, obviously, I waited a year, and Michael Rubin has made a clear statement of trying to, on the Bill Simmons podcast, he talked about taking the open redemptions down from 30,000 to 1,000. This was shipped 12/12. Tom Brady Day. They really wanted to get this one out. And what's really crazy is I was part of that 1,000 that was remaining as Michael Rubin was stocking. I was like, man, my Manoah must be really tough when he was in AAA. And he couldn't get a hold of the guy to sign his swatch from the All-Star game. I don't know. But it's really mind-blowing how we just sit amongst all of these facts. The card exists, right? We've already seen it. They didn't just send me the card. They sent me a Rod Carew 11 out of 25 Emerald Parallel and 2 packs, which, again, I just leave the packs. It almost looks more intentional. It looks kind of sloppy, but I'm going to open these at the end because I still have one more take. And this is the main take that I want to say. I don't think this is actually good for the hobby. Now, it's good for me. I feel excited in this one moment. But let's just go to one more screen here on the wonderful iPad. And it is the 2022 Topps Gilded checklist right here. You're going to see the card here. Now, this is their, gilded autographs. I went too far. Right here. Gold framed Gold frame Hall of Famers. That's tough. Frame and fame. Just too many similar letters there. And the standard is out of 90, right? But then they have the Emerald out of 25, an Onyx out of 10, Ruby out of 5, and the Platinum 1 of 1. And they have all of these guys. And when you scroll down far enough, Rod Carew is here. So I'm getting minuscule, but work with me here, folks. If I bought a hobby box of 2022 Topps Gilded, I'm thinking that this product has all of these cards in the checklist, right? And that the Emerald Parallels, there are 25 of them floating out there. But somehow, one of them's not, because it was just put into a different redemption for a totally different product when it didn't have to be. The Manoa existed. I don't know if they didn't have enough jersey and they just cut too many big swatches. I'm going to stay away from any jokes that could be made there. But in this, it doesn't really make sense that you messed up on a product and you said an IOU, and now you're pulling away from Topps Gilded 2022. Now, I assume this isn't a redemption, right? So it's not like it's, somebody else is going to have to wait for the next product and get a different auto from another, after release. But it kind of feels like the airline system when they overbook a flight. And then they just say, hey, if anybody wants to, leave right now and not get on the airplane, we'll give you $800 for another flight. It's like, okay, everyone always is willing to do that because the one person gets the good deal. That they get the 800 free cheap flight, they just rebook again. They don't need to be at their destination for a couple more hours or whatnot. But eventually, the airlines just kind of keep doing that, and there's going to be a plane that doesn't have a full capacity, and they'll just continually overbook until all of these kind of vouchers eventually go in the air, and they get eaten up by these empty spaces on airplanes. Now, I might have lost some of you, but I might attract enough of you to kind of understand what I'm saying, that I got this $800 voucher, and I'm super excited because I got a good deal. But somebody bought a 2022 Topps Gilded product, and they didn't get the same chance at the autos that they thought they should. And I don't think that's great. And I don't think it's going to help people trust a product that a card existed and wasn't given to somebody. And a Rod Carew came out of it. I'd really like you to comment what you're thinking of my take here, because I see this as just the inception of ideas. I'm not Leonardo DiCaprio, obviously, but hopefully you can get in the middle of what I'm trying to say, and I want to hear if you agree or disagree. So as you're typing on the keyboard, I'll show you these 2 packs that I'm assuming are going to have nothing. 2019 opening day. I just am always blown away that opening day is a thing. Why not just make Topps Series 1 the opening day product? Because this is just devalued. Because you just put that little sticker there. Nobody really collects it or chases it. And you could just make the standard what people want. But we got a Matt Davidson, Jose Martinez. What is fun about the opening day is they have a lot of mascot energy, and the Philly Fanatic is out and about. Luis Urias on a rookie card there. Mike Clevenger back when he was on Cleveland. And then a Miles... I mean, that's just a pack that no one cares about, right? And that's why they're giving them away in here. And then we got a 2020 Topps Gallery. This is a little bit more exciting because you're not just getting the literal just opening day kind of watering down a product thing. This is its own unique thing. And I really do like Gallery's way that they make the cards. So My colors, Lizardo rookie. That's kind of cool, man. That's a good one. We got a foil on the Shane Bieber. A Sandy Koufax. See, Topps Gallery, low-key, such a bop. And then one more rookie of everyone's favorite, Dario A. What a unique rip. So give me some takes. Follow Joel Sports Cards on this channel. Sub it, I mean. Please go watch some other videos. Enter the latest giveaway of 200 rookies for my 200th video on the channel. Know that there's going to be a top 10 polls coming up. There's going to be a lot of good things. Top 10 polls of the year. A lot of other things I'm working on. So you're going to definitely want to sub and be following the content that's to come. But hopefully this sparked an idea for you to think about for yourself. You know, I don't get as excited about a personal win, which this is a huge personal win. The card's awesome. I love Rod Carew and the story that he is in the Twins. And his autograph could use a little bit of tightening up, but we're not going to complain about that. But what I don't love is that the way that Topps is handling their biz with these reduction of 30,000 to 1,000. I mean, now it's 99.9. Nailed it. 999 because my redemption's been cleared. And, but it just makes me think. So I'll stop rambling and I'll say the sign off so you know what to keep doing after this, which is to keep ripping. Until next time, y'all. Peace.